Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started.
WWE has always been home to larger-than-life athletes, but now, some stars are making a name for themselves beyond the ring. Many wrestlers, like The Rock, John Cena, and Batista, have successfully transitioned to Hollywood. WWE's chief content officer, Triple H, recently praised current superstars as real-life superheroes for their Hollywood potential. And he picked Roman Reigns from the men's division and Rhea Ripley from the women's division. In an interview on The Roommates show, Triple H talked about how people are getting used to seeing wrestlers in movies and TV shows. He said that Roman Reigns and Rhea Ripley are the types of characters made for the big screen. He said, "I think over the years, you'll see some of that. Guys like Roman Reigns, and some of our women too. Rhea Ripley or people like that. Especially with action movies and the superhero genre, if Rhea Ripley is not a superhero, I'm not sure who is." WWE to book CM Punk vs Roman Reigns for WM41. As WrestleMania 41 gets closer, there's a lot of talk about possible matches, but the main event plans are still unclear. With The Rock probably not part of it, WWE is looking at other options for its top stars. One idea they're talking about is a match between CM Punk and Roman Reigns, according to Fightful Select. Even though Punk and Reigns had problems before, especially with Reigns not wanting Punk back in WWE, things seem better after the Survivor Series. Reports suggest that Punk really wants this match to happen. For years, WWE has served as a launching pad for larger-than-life personalities to transition into the world of mainstream entertainment. From Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's meteoric rise to John Cena's Hollywood takeover and Batista's Marvel stardom, the squared circle has become the unexpected training ground for cinematic greatness. Now, according to WWE's chief content officer Triple H, the next generation of superstars ready to take that leap includes none other than Roman Reigns and Rhea Ripley. In a candid sit-down interview, Triple H broke down why these two dominant performers are destined not only to rule WWE but also to command audiences on the big screen. His comments have sparked major buzz within the wrestling and entertainment industries, as fans begin to envision what these larger-than-life characters might look like in blockbuster films. Roman Reigns, the tribal chief who already feels cinematic. Triple H first turned his attention to Roman Reigns, who has reigned supreme as the tribal chief for over 4 years in WWE. Reigns has become the face of the company, delivering critically acclaimed performances in the ring and on the microphone. But according to Triple H, his abilities go beyond wrestling. "When you look at Roman," Triple H said, "you don't just see a WWE superstar, you see a leading man. His aura, his presence, his ability to control an audience with just a look. That's something you can't teach. He's already operating like a Hollywood star. It's not just hype." Roman Reigns has already dipped his toes into acting, appearing alongside cousin Dwayne Johnson in Fast and Furious Presents, Hobbs and Shaw. While his role was small, it gave fans a taste of how seamlessly he could fit into a blockbuster environment. Since then, speculation has only grown that he could take on more substantial roles, perhaps even in superhero franchises or action thrillers. Triple H emphasized that Reigns' real-life journey makes him even more compelling. The best actors bring authenticity to their roles, and Roman has that. He's a family man, he's fought through health battles, and he carries himself with confidence but humility. That translates on screen. He doesn't need to act, he just needs to be Roman Reigns. Rhea Ripley, WWE's breakout star and Hollywood's next rebel heroine. If Roman Reigns is WWE's modern-day leading man, then Rhea Ripley is undoubtedly its breakout anti-heroine. The reigning women's world champion has become one of the most popular and dominant stars on the roster, often overshadowing even her male counterparts with her charisma and intensity. Triple H highlighted Rhea's it factor as the key to her potential crossover success. Rhea Ripley is a once-in-a-generation talent. She's fearless, unique, and unapologetically herself. She's not trying to fit a mold, she's breaking it. That's exactly what Hollywood needs right now. Ripley's edgy look, commanding presence, and ability to portray both menace and vulnerability have already drawn comparisons to Charlize Theron's Furiosa in Mad Max, Fury Road and Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn. Triple H believes she could easily slot into action, fantasy, or even dark drama roles. "She has this raw energy," he explained. "Whether she's powerbombing opponents in the ring or standing across from someone in a film scene, you can't take your eyes off her. That's star power. That's why I believe she's destined for major screen success." WWE is a Hollywood training ground. Triple H also pointed out that WWE's environment naturally prepares talent for acting. Unlike other athletes, WWE superstars are constantly blending physical performance with dramatic storytelling. People don't realize it, but every week, Roman and Rhea are essentially doing live theater in front of millions, Triple H said. They're memorizing scripts, improvising on the fly, delivering emotion, and physically executing stunts that Hollywood would spend weeks choreographing. When you look at it that way, WWE is the perfect training ground for the big screen. Both Roman and Rhea have proven their adaptability in this environment. Reigns, once criticized for being too stiff in promos, has grown into one of the most convincing and compelling storytellers in WWE history. Rhea, on the other hand, has shown remarkable range, switching from intimidating powerhouse to cheeky villain to fan-favorite rebel with ease. The Rock, Cena, and Batista, paving the way. Triple H also acknowledged that the path blazed by The Rock, John Cena, and Dave Bautista has changed the perception of wrestlers turned actors in Hollywood. What was once seen as a novelty is now viewed as a legitimate talent pipeline. The Rock kicked the door open, Cena walked through it, and Batista proved you could thrive in serious acting roles, Triple H explained. Now Roman and Rhea don't just have a door open for them, they have a red carpet laid out. The opportunities are there, and they're more than ready to take them. What roles could suit Reigns and Ripley? Fans and insiders alike are already speculating on the types of roles Roman Reigns and Rhea Ripley could play. Reigns, with his imposing frame and quiet intensity, seems a natural fit for roles in action franchises or even as a stoic leader in epic dramas. Some have suggested he could take on a superhero role, while others believe his gravitas would be perfect for historical or fantasy films. Ripley, meanwhile, feels destined for roles that challenge norms. She could easily embody a futuristic warrior, a punk rock antihero, or even surprise critics with a deep dramatic role. Her versatility and magnetic presence make her one of Hollywood's most intriguing prospects. WWE's expanding entertainment vision. Triple H also revealed that WWE itself is committed to helping its stars succeed outside the ring. With the company's ties to major studios and streaming services, opportunities for crossover projects are increasing. WWE Studios may no longer be producing films at the same pace as in the past, but its partnerships within Hollywood are stronger than ever. WWE is about creating stars, Triple H emphasized. That doesn't just mean in the ring, it means everywhere. Roman and Rhea are two talents we're incredibly proud of, and we're excited to see where their journeys take them. Fan excitement grows. As news of Triple H's comments spread, fans flooded social media with excitement. Many fantasy cast Roman in the next Aquaman film or a Marvel project, while others insisted that Rhea Ripley should headline a dystopian action franchise. Some even suggested a joint project where both stars could appear together, capitalizing on their undeniable chemistry as dominant forces in WWE. The buzz makes one thing clear: fans are more than ready to see their favorite superstars on the big screen. Conclusion: the future looks bright. Triple H's words carry weight, not only as a WWE executive but as someone who has spent decades nurturing talent. If he believes Roman Reigns and Rhea Ripley are destined for Hollywood success, then it's not a question of if, it's a matter of when. Both stars have the charisma, presence, and authenticity that modern audiences crave. With WWE's platform behind them and Hollywood increasingly embracing crossover talent, the stage is set for Roman Reigns and Rhea Ripley to follow in the footsteps of The Rock, Cena, and Batista, while carving out legacies that are uniquely their own. Whether it's in the ring, on streaming platforms, or in theaters worldwide, Roman Reigns and Rhea Ripley are poised to dominate every screen they step onto.